Hello, and welcome to Small Biz Catalyst. I am your host, Ayisat Abilogun. Join me as we explore ways that we as small business owners can pay ourselves a growing six-figure salary without pulling out our hair. Whether you're a small business owner or an economic development professional, this show is for you. Let's explore together. And if you listen to the end, I will share some grants that might be beneficial to your business. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the number one problem that employers and small business owners polled to be one of the biggest challenges they're facing. You may have already guessed it: retaining and getting good employees. Growing up, my dad was a disciplinarian. There was a time where we all preferred to go to mom to get whatever we want, or at least get a soft landing with mom before going to dad on any issue. Or sometimes maybe even having mom go for us. And I just remember there was this day, I must have been maybe about 10 or 12. I was playing in the dining room and I don't know what happened, but somehow I broke one of the dining room chairs. I don't even know what I did or how I did that. I was really, really nervous. I thought, oh yes, I am definitely in trouble. Dad's gonna whoop me. I was in for a surprise. So sheepishly, I went over to Dad's room and I'm like, Dad, I broke the chair. And somehow I expected this monster to come out, yell at me, and then give me a good whooping and let me know that what I did was wrong and I shouldn't have. But instead it was like, that's okay. I have never forgotten that story because it really showed me a different side of Dad. But not only that, it let me know that Dad was not just a disciplinarian. It was definitely a caring and forgiving dad. I share this story because sometimes in our workspace, we think, especially when we're still very small and a growing business, we want to affect everything, make sure everything is running smoothly, people are on top of their game and everything. But really, I think a lot of us know this, but maybe some of us don't. We're still in the growth phase. Creating a positive work environment has been found to be one of the biggest tools of retaining and keeping great employees and even bringing in good employees. When you have an environment where employees feel respected, valued, and engaged, you foster a positive culture. And fostering this positive culture creates open communication. And when you offer regular feedback and recognize your employees at work, you create an atmosphere where they are open to learning, supportive of the work environment. They feel appreciated. They have good morale, and it increases their job satisfaction. But here's another key benefit though. It actually fosters loyalty. I know a lot of companies these days are looking for ways to grow and they're doing dynamic things to grow. And sometimes it might feel like, you know what? We have everyone that we need. And that's a great place to be. But are you intentionally creating opportunities for growth and development? And sometimes it may not be a vertical growth. It might need to be an horizontal growth. And what I mean is perhaps you're lucky and you're in a place where you have enough employees to do all the things that you need done, and that's great. But are you creating room for career development? Are you creating room for mentoring? That's also growth. Are you providing training, development programs, and clear career paths? Allowing employees to take on new challenges and responsibilities help them feel invested in their own personal growth and in the business as well. So the number two thing you can do to keep and retain employees is to offer opportunities for growth and development, whether that's sending employees to conferences or even bringing in workshops into the work environment. And some of you are saying, you know what? I don't have an office. I work virtually. You know what? A lot of these things are also available virtually. You can look for virtual classes that you can attend as a group or individually. And then you can also offer courses or opportunities for your employees to grow. The third thing you can do to attract great employees and retain good ones is to provide competitive compensation and benefits. Now, small businesses do not always have the luxury to be able to match the salaries from large corporations. So offering a competitive wage or benefit might look like flexible work hours. It might be other benefits, whether that's insurance or training or performance bonus or things that can make a significant difference. It might even be something like sponsorship for employee kids, educational benefits or things like that. Showing employees that you're invested in their well-being, whether through wellness programs, paid time off, or other perks, demonstrate that you care about their quality of life and not just their work output.
Hey there, if you're just joining us, this is Small Biz Catalyst. We would like to invite you into our Tag a Business team. Here's what you need to do. Nominate a small business of your choice, tag them on our website at smallbizcatalyst.org. That's small, BIZCATALYST.org. Tell us your name, give us your email address because that's how we'll be able to tell you if you're a winner or not. And then give us a website to a business of your choice. It could be your business or somebody else's. Once you've tagged a business, you'll be entered for a $25 drawing to a local business of your choice. We'll announce winners every month. And now, back to the show.
Now, if you're still thinking, you know what, I already have all this in place. I just don't have the funds to hire more competitive workers. Could I invite you to try out FLCA virtual assistant services? We actually offer full-time teammates at very affordable rates. If you drink 2 cups of coffee a day, you can afford our virtual assistant. That's how affordable it is. And while I'm talking about our virtual assistant team, a lot of them are college graduates, educated, project managers who are willing and ready to support your business vision and goal. So why don't you take some time to call us today, send us an email, go to smallbizcatalyst.org/VA or go directly to flcasba.com/virtual assistant. That's Financial Leadership Club of America, smallbizaccelerator.com/virtual assistant. And you might just be able to afford your next full-time teammate. So to recap on this episode, 3 things you can do to attract and keep great employees is 1, create a positive work environment. 2, offer opportunities for growth and business development. And 3, provide competitive compensation and benefits. 4, try out our virtual assistant service. I think you'll be in for a surprise. And I'm going to add a bonus to this. One of the things we've done as an organization, even in recruiting our team, both our virtual team and our in-house team, is referral. We rely a lot on employee referrals, and it's really served us really well. So if you don't have referrals of your own, we would love to refer one of our virtual assistants to you. Thank you for listening to this episode of Small Biz Catalyst. If this episode or any of our episode has been beneficial to you, would you please rate the show on any platform that you're on? You can like the episode and please leave a comment so that other people can find the show. It helps us. And of course, it also helps other people to find our show and be able to benefit from it. And if you're on Spotify, I believe you can actually send me a text. I read all the texts and respond to as many as I can. Of course, the text messages don't come back to you. They stay on the platform. So sorry about that, but would love to read from you. And now for the grant section. Today's grant is from the United States Department of Agriculture, Rural Micro Entrepreneur Assistance, Texas. This grant is only for the state of Texas. Applies to employment, economic development, job-related, and business grants. The United States Department of Agriculture is accepting applications to Rural Micro Entrepreneur Assistance Program. This program provides loans and grants to microenterprises development organizations to help microenterprises start up and grow through the Rural Microloan Revolving Fund, and also to provide training and technical assistance to microloan borrowers and micro entrepreneurs. The funding amount of the grants are available to provide technical assistance to rural micro entrepreneurs or micro enterprises up to $205,000 annually. Funding at the requested level is not guaranteed, and at least 15% matching fund is required. Loans of $50,000 to $500,000 may be used for establishing a rural microloan revolving fund managed by the Microenterprise Development Organization. Total aggregate debt is capped at $2.5 million. Eligible areas are rural areas outside a city or town with a population of fewer than 50,000 residents. Urbanized areas near a city of 50,000 or more may not be eligible. The borrower headquarters may be based within a larger city, so long as the project service area is located in an eligible rural area. The lender may be located anywhere. Eligible applicants are nonprofits, federally recognized tribes, institutions of higher education. The following are eligible to apply for a loan from the MDO as an ultimate recipient. Businesses located in eligible area with 10 or fewer full-time employees. The deadline for this quarterly funding competitions are September 30, 2024, December 31st, 2024, March 31st, 2025, and June 30, 2025. So June 30, 2025 is the deadline that applies to you if you're listening now. Information about the guidelines and application can be found at rd.usda.gov/programs/service/business programs rural-microentrepreneur-assistance program TX. Of course, the link will be added in the show notes. Until next time.